Good morning, good morning, good morning. Made it. It's about 2 after 12, but I'm here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Sunday, S-O-N day. That's how I like to spell it. Wow. Welcome to episode 15 of the Word of the Day of Embrace TV. And I thank you for joining me. Some of you are probably in service, depending on what time zone you're in. But I appreciate you. I really do. I'm Jerissa, and I am the founder and CEO of God's Chosen Vessels, and I am the creator of the Embrace Formula. And I'm so happy to be here today. I really am. I got a good night's rest. I'm ready to go. And so time for the Word of the Day. And as you know, we pick a word every day from this little glass jar. This is not to take the place of your devotional, and it's also not to take the place of your prayer time. This is simply an exercise in which we learn how to change our perception of things. So when we pull a word from this glass, we never know what we're going to get. So sometimes the word might have some negative emotions attached to it, or maybe negative definitions, or it just brings about something that's just not pleasant. So what we want to do is we want to exercise changing our perception. And it's an exercise that we can apply to everything in life, because sometimes, life doesn't go the way we plan it, but we have to get into the habit of accepting whatever has been allowed, that God has allowed to come our way, because we know He sees the big picture. So that's what this exercise is all about. So I am going to reach in here and try to find something, and I pray that it blesses us all. Okie dokie dokie. What do we have here? Oh, I like this word. Service. I love the word service. So that's a good thing. That's an easy one for me. I come from a family of people with servants' hearts. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's how I'm wired. Wow, I love this word. Service. So I need you to meditate on what this means to you. To me, this word, my daddy has a saying, and you probably heard me quote this before. Good morning, Periscope family. Good morning, family. In Facebook, I see someone there. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for sharing. My daddy used to always say, if you're not serving someone, if you're not helping someone, then you're just taking up space and air. What is your point? I added the what is your point. But that's, to me, that is so true. We're here to help each other. There's so many opportunities during the day to serve others, to put yourself on the back burner, to focus on someone else's needs and someone else's wants. There are people around you right now, this second, even if you're sitting in the pew of a church, there is someone sitting right next to you who is in dire need of something, be it prayer, be it food, be it shelter, a hug. You should go about your business every single day with an attitude of gratitude, but also an attitude of service. Lord, use me. What will you have me to do today? I promise you, if you make a conscious effort to be aware. Good morning. Hi off Shay. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. I'm assuming it's Sunday where you are. So we're talking about the word service. Serving others. Serving others is it's a wonderful opportunity to show love and to show Christ. If you're driving in your car, the people that you notice waiting for the bus, the people that you notice, good morning, he's always there, right? And so I just feel that everybody has a story. And when I see people waiting for the bus, or going about their business in the grocery store, things like that, I'm just wired kind of crazy like that. When I'm going up and down the aisles, I catch things visually. It's like, okay, why is it raining outside, but that little one doesn't have a coat? So it stirs something up in me. What do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm always aware of where there's a possible need, and I realize everybody's not wired like that. But I challenge you to go about your day looking for a way to be of service. Someone might just look like they're having a bad day. Sometimes you can catch a person just kind of mentally just off somewhere else. You can tell they're in deep thought. excuse me, or that, something is bothering them. And sometimes all it takes is just a gentle tap on the shoulder and say, hey, I just want to say hi to you. You look absolutely fabulous. Or is there anything I can do for you? I mean, just a word, just acknowledging that person is being of service, because you're coming to, like when you see homeless people. Exactly, my friend. Hi, off Shay. What is your real name? So I can call you by your real name. I really feel that we're here to help each other. We go about our business so quickly. Lachey. Beautiful name. I love that. Lachey. I love that. So, I just really think that we're here to help one another. And it doesn't take anything out your day. And you will find out there's such a feeling of peace that comes over you when you know. Good morning, Patrice. Good morning to you. We're talking, our word of the day is service. One of my favorite words. So we're talking about how we can be of service to others. And it doesn't take much. It's not always a matter of, how much money can you give? I mean, that helps too in a lot of cases. But sometimes it can be as simple as serving others through a hug and through a smile, an encouraging word. Good day. Yes, ma'am. Good day, love. And so, it doesn't take much all the time. Welcome, Chuko Rumo. First day on Periscope. Welcome, my friend. It doesn't take much. And, and it really doesn't take much to sometimes put yourself on the back burner and put others first. Like I said, everybody has a story, and you'll be surprised when you just start talking to people, the things that they're dealing with on a daily basis, and you think you might have an issue or two going on, family-wise, job-wise, whatever, and you see other people's story. That's right. God will never let you down. Say that, Lachey. Say that. I'm in total agreement with you on that, and then he uses us. If we're open to it, he never lets a person down, because he will use the next person to help in whatever situation. That's why we have to always have a servant's heart, always be open to be used in a situation. And so you that means you have to put yourself aside to be open to that kind of thing, that way of thinking. And like I said, when my daddy said that, used to tickle me. Patrice, I had quoted my dad again when he used to say, if you're not serving someone or helping someone, you're just taking up air and space. You're just taking up air and space, because it's all about you. And it's not about you, boo. It's really not. It's really not about you. We are really here to help one another. Can you imagine what life would be if people would put other people first? At least half of the day, at least half of the day, and so, I love this word. I'm in love with this word. Are you serious? That was oh my goodness. See, look how God works. But Patrice said that was their sermon this morning. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But I'm telling you, this is it, and I think about the ultimate servant who walked around doing good all his life. Jesus, that's all he did. He walked around. He took up residence temporarily in places, and everywhere he went, he helped. That's right. Save to serve. I like that. Save to serve. He walked around doing good, helping everybody, feeding folks, healing folks, bringing people back, who were sleeping, from the dead. Just, always giving an encouraging word, always putting people, where they needed to be. And making examples and teaching. He was always doing something that served others. Always. And he is our example. If we profess to be Christians, which means to be Christ-like, then we are to do what he did. And what did he do? He served. That's what he did. And so, I love this, because for me, it's such it's an empowering word. That's right. Let's see. When you are stressed, just pray and God will help you. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He will take all of those burdens away, Lachey. He really will, if you let him. Because sometimes we ask him to do things and then we pick it up. Us A-type personalities like myself, we tend to be control freaks. That's really what it is. A-type personality is just a nice title, but the reality is we're control freaks, because we want to have everything in a certain way, and everything's, we're very meticulous when it comes to things, but we have to give it to him, pray about it, and then leave it alone. Drop it off at the curb. Don't even pick it back up. you know? And so, but anyway, so with the whole service thing, I feel, you know, I remember as a little girl, for Christmas and for Thanksgiving, I mean, it was the rule in our house, and it was my aunt and even my grandparents were living. And then my folks, my mom and dad we have so much extended family, and it was ritual, like 20 or 30 people all together. We served. That's what we did. We made full dinners, and everybody there had to eat before we ate. You know, we went down to the parks and to the church. My mother had a singing group called the 12 Keys, and every time, you know, a holiday or something would come around, even before then, because my aunt she was the queen of service. And Aunt Tukey believed, that's who I'm named after, her real name was Doris. Aunt Tukey believed that nobody should ever go hungry. Nobody, ever. That was a thorn in her side. Let her find out somebody didn't have any food. That was a thorn, because she sprung into action. And my whole thing is, you know, I remember how it was modeled for us as kids. This is what you do for people. This is what you do. No hoopla, no fanfare, no flyers out, no getting on the radio. You ain't got to do all that. Go feed the people. They need to eat. All that money for advertising, telling the right hand what the left hand is doing. No. Get out there, find the people, bring them to you. Good morning, Jayesh. You feed them. So we would go and we would get a kitchen, and we would just go out and get food, and you'd be so surprised how this was back in the day. Now, you know, today might be a little different because things are tight, but people would just donate turkeys and just everything. And I mean, when I say laid out, everything we had on our table, this is what we gave others. Wasn't no scrappy stuff. Wasn't no, you know, I know some churches today who, you know, they get food and they have a so-called food closet, and they pick all the good things out and give the other stuff to. Anyway, Patrice will get that, you know, so I'm just saying, no, you give the best of the best. You be of service. You give the best of the best. And as kids, I mean, it was our job as kids. Hi, good morning. Yes, right. Donate fruits. It's a wonderful thing, you know, and you get those things together, and you get in that kitchen and you make a nice hot meal. I mean, Thanksgiving was wonderful, and Christmas too. My aunt used to make the best dressing in the world. And to this day, I have her secret recipe. And that's what was passed down to me. But my sister and I would get, our job as kids was to use that food processor, and that's when they first came out. Hey, Stacy, good morning. We're talking about service. And so our job was to chop up the bell peppers and the celery, put into the dressing. And that was just, to this day, I've passed that tradition on to my kids. So they know it's that time of year, time to get the bell peppers and the celery out. And it's just, this is what we do. And it was such a joyous thing. And because my mother was a musician, Mama would get over there on the piano, and my daddy would get a van. We would get the church van, and he would just go to the parks and just pile in. Come on, y'all. Come on. I'm taking to you some food, and just go out there and pick up people and drive them back to the house or to the church or wherever we were feeding, and just put them in the van. And that's what we would do. And he would go out, and it would just be this rotating thing. And it was just such a beautiful thing. I'm so thankful as a child I have that. I'm so thankful that I have that, because they showed me that we are to serve others. There's so many people who are hungry. There's so many people who are troubled. There's so many people who have just been outcast because they don't dress a certain way. They don't look a certain way. They don't talk a certain way. And we are to love each other and help each other. That's what we're here for. If you're not serving, if you're not loving on somebody, then what the heck are you here for? You're taking up air and space. I challenge you to love on somebody today. Love on somebody today. Somebody needs you. You are the answer to somebody's prayer. You are the answer. Don't just pass that person who's just standing there looking lost. Stop and give them encouraging word. Encourage them. Tell them that Jesus loves them. People have probably walked past them today. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. There's a reason why you passed them. If you have love in your heart and someone has showed compassion to you ever in your life, then don't you not show compassion to that person. Return that favor. Show gratitude to God for showing you mercy, and you show that person mercy. Try to do the best that you can. Granted, we all don't have Oprah money. We all can't give everybody cars and put them up in houses. But what you can do, you can stop, ask that person their name, acknowledge their existence on this planet. Love on them the best way you can. Touch is a beautiful thing. Just a simple handshake, a hug. Look them square in their eye and say, I love you. I love you with the love of God. And God loves you, and I don't care what's going on. Don't you forget that. Don't you let the enemy get in your ear and tell you that he's forgotten about you, that he doesn't love you. I don't care what it looks like. You share that with them. That's service. Be his hands. Be his eyes. Be his words. Somebody needs that today. Somebody needs you today. It could be a family relative. It could be a complete stranger. But your job on this planet is not just to edify yourself. That's not it, people. That's not it. That ain't what it's all about. Make him proud. Good morning, Paulo Caesar. Good morning, my dear. Welcome to Periscope. We're talking about the word Periscope. I'm sorry. No, we're not. We're talking about the word service. God bless you all. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I pulled this word today. I'm so thankful because this word is near and dear to my heart. Anybody who knows me, they know this word is near and dear to my heart. Serve someone. Serve someone today. What a difference your life will be like if you just went about doing this on a daily. On a daily. If you did this on a daily. I'm talking to my Periscope people and my Facebook people over here too. All y'all family. This is probably going to go down as my favorite word. I don't know what can top this. I really don't know what can top this. So anyway, I got caught up. I'm sorry. I just got caught up. I thank God for beautiful memories of service. I have so many. And I thank my parents for that. I thank them for modeling that behavior, having a servant's heart. I thank them for having servant's heart. I thank God for wiring them the way he did and then wiring me the same. And just, it's a beautiful way to live. It's a beautiful way. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm happy to be a servant. I'm proud to be a servant. I'm proud of that. I am very proud of that. And it's not my doing. I know that's just the way God made me, but I'm thankful he made me that way. I am so thankful he made me that way. There's so much work to do, y'all. There's so much work to do. The harvest is ripe, but the labors are few. But I'm a laborer. I'm a laborer. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to love on somebody. Yeah. So, and I encourage you to do the same. All right, my family. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging with me and my crybaby self. I love y'all. Embrace your life. Embrace your purpose. Cherish your time. And know that God gave you another opportunity because he opened your eyes this morning. This beautiful Sunday. That means he's given another chance to get it right. Oh, Lord. Love somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody, y'all. Make the master sign. All right. Y'all be blessed this day.